Bought from this guy before. I believe he uses Headhunters, something like that. Yeah, please leave feedback. I always feedback. I feedback every transaction. I will always leave feedback. You'll know how I feel about our transaction. Especially if I'm displeased. Although I rarely leave a negative. And this guy rocks. I mean, he's a favorite seller. Prices are always reasonable. And he's always got interesting things. Marx Air Force crew. And I've been wondering what were the bases. Been wondering what the bases were like. These are Air Force personnel, and because the bases have a recession in them, we know that they're not the original, not the first release. And I've wanted this figure for so long. I call him the Bomb. I'm going to set us up the Bomb. There's going to be all sorts of interesting juxtaposition to be done there. Looks like we got two pilots in flight suits. Yep, we got the machine gun ammo guy. He was discontinued along with the Bomb, and apparently the hose dude in the later Cape Canaveral sets when the Air Force figures were added to it. Like a searchlight, maybe, I'm not sure. Here's another pilot in more sort of traditional World War II garb, and a mechanic with a wrench. Now, I'd had this group over here previously, and here's the pilot in the high altitude suit, and as you can see, whoa, his base is different. The one in metallic blue just has the two notches, and these are originals, they're not reissues. But at one point, what happened was that Marx started using more of a 50 millimeter size format, and they needed to make these guys tall enough to match with the rest of the newly heightened figures, so they added this raised lip to the base. And there's a cream colored high altitude suit guy that I'd had previously. Gravity works here in the studio very well. And so you can kind of see how the one that's the darker blue just ain't the same size as the other, and that's because the others all have the added height base like a platform shoe. And here's the hose guy with the added base on both of them in both cream and blue. There's an officer. And it was, these weren't things that I was actually really shopping for. They came up for a search. I saw who had them, and I put them on watch, and he fired me off a make an offer thing at a price that was just like, all right, I'll get them. I'll get them. Cool. It was less than $10 shipped for them, and I can set us up the Bomb now and make some ironic commentary with that. Wanted to think about this hose guy too, and I got out one of the Tom Corbett figures that's likewise doing something odd with a hose, or useful, or whatever. Working guys doing working guy stuff, you know what I mean? Put your pants on one leg at a time. So that's a good score. And oh yeah, this little guy back here, I showed him with the Timmy dudes. He's part of an airport set, it turns out. He's not supposed to be an astronaut. He's a pilot from an astronaut set, and at 30 millimeter you can see next to the flight suit dude. That he's out of proportion to it. But all we have to do, you see, when you're thinking about perspective and distance and forcing the viewer to think that things are further away, he's just standing right behind them, but looks like he's a couple paces, couple yards behind, huh? Yeah, that's what they teach you in art school. And then you learn how to do stuff like set us up the bomb in front of like the Marx babe taking off her bikini. Some sort of commentary there on phallocentric cultures and empowerment of women with phallus-shaped ordnance, and a guy in a kneeling position as though he's giving her an offering. Can't wait to do it.